Alright guys, welcome back for a new video. I have been pretty MIA on here. Filmed a vlog after the most recent one that I posted, the spring days in my life. And then I just felt like that week, it was very work heavy in terms of editing and all of that, my photography editing. I was bored by my own content. I was like, I just don't feel like this is a great video to share. So I didn't end up posting it, and then I ended up getting sick for a week and a half. My voice was gone for most of that time. My throat was really sore and I just could not talk. So I am finally back though, and I'm excited to be back and excited to be vlogging this week. I thought I'd bring you guys along with me for this week. Today is Monday. I am excited for this week. So today I have just edited all morning. I did my quiet time this morning, read my Bible, and then I edited, finished up a wedding gallery, and I'm gonna send that this evening. And then I also edited some previews from a wedding that I shot on Saturday, and I just sent those to that couple. I am going to head to the store soon and have a couple errands to run, and then this evening I have a session at this beautiful field of blue flowers with the sweetest couple. So I'm super excited. It's gonna be so fun, and so I'll try to get some clips for you guys to see what that field looks like because it's gorgeous. And then tomorrow I have book club. Wednesday I actually have a wedding. I keep forgetting because it's a full wedding, but it's on a Wednesday. So it's actually at Pretty Place Chapel. It's at a different venue, and then we're going to Pretty Place. They're gonna have their ceremony there, and then we'll do some photos, and then we'll go back to the other venue. So that will be fun and beautiful. And they actually had to reschedule their wedding from, if you guys remember Hurricane Helene, it took off the roof of Pretty Place. So this couple had to change their wedding from being, I think it was October of last year, to now May. So super excited for them to finally get to have their dream wedding day. It's gonna be gorgeous, and that'll be fun to put in the vlog. And then Thursday I just have a full work day. Friday full work day, except Friday evening I actually have a session that was rescheduled from a while ago. So that's actually one of my good friends and her family. And then Saturday I have just the day off to kind of catch up and get things done. It's going to be a rest day for me, but also it's my only day off to really do things before we have a trip next week. So we'll see what I get up to Saturday. And then Sunday I have a wedding, so that will be fun. I think I'll still be able to go to church Sunday morning, and then I'll have the wedding in the afternoon. So that is what I have on the docket for this week. I feel like I have a couple updates. So the first one is I did get an Ultra Human ring. If you follow me on TikTok, you saw I posted my unboxing on there. I had a friend shooting with me at the wedding I was shooting on Saturday, and she was showing me how, or she was telling me how she loves making sourdough. And I've always wanted to get into sourdough because I love baking just in general, and I've made artisan bread before, and that was really good. So I got all of the stuff to make sourdough a year and a half ago for Christmas, and then I never did it. So I just decided I'm going full force. I'm trying to make my own starter. I was talking to my aunt, and she was telling me that my cousin has some that I could have, but they live an hour away. And then the girl who makes sourdough, she said I could have some of her discard, but again, she lives an hour away too, so it's just not super convenient, and I really wanted to start it immediately. So all I did was mix 1 cup. I use tap water. I know you're not supposed to, but I was like, I'm just gonna use what I have right now. So use 1 cup of all-purpose flour, a little less than a cup of water, and mix it together. And this is our concoction so far. So following a girl on TikTok, I'll show you. I do actually have a couple bubbles in it, which is a good sign. Here's what it looks like. So I'm going to feed it now. So I'm going to dump out about half of what's in here, and then we're gonna add in a cup of flour and then a little less than a cup of water. Just got back from the gym and the store. I did an incline walk at the gym, and I've been rereading my favorite series, Once Upon a Broken Heart, and it is just so good. I highly recommend this. Fairy tale romance, no spice. I am about to make burger bowls. I've seen these all over TikTok. Basically all the things that go on a burger, adding potatoes in, you put them in a bowl, and it just looks so good. And I'm gonna make a little burger sauce. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on that, and then I have to leave for my shoot in an hour and a half or so. been saving our coffee grinds every day to use as fertilizer for my garden. I've just been dumping out the espresso puck into here. Also, it's only day 3 of this, and it already has so many bubbles in it. And you can see on the side where it rose up to right here and then went back down. So that is very promising. And then I have my usual Go Macro bar for breakfast. This little guy is almost ready to pick. These are all my little bell peppers, and I'm actually growing some more. The little seedling containers that you saw a minute ago that I was watering, those are also some bell peppers I germinated from the seeds that were inside of peppers that I cooked with last week. And then these tiny little sprouts on the outside are marigolds. And then I have these pots here because I didn't want cats to get in, and that's why I have the chicken wire too. So I just put these pots on the sides. This is my wildflower bed, and I really don't know what happened. I've planted so many seeds in here, and it's just kind of like a lot of them are stunted. Some of them that are newer are not stunted, and I can tell they're growing, like this marigold over here and these like cosmos, even like these right here. But I have the most tiniest microscopic flower I've ever seen. So I think I just planted a lot of them too early, so that's why I had to come and replant a lot of wildflower seeds. And I think I'm still gonna keep replanting just to see how it goes, because we've had a few random cold stints here, and I thought it was, you know, just gonna stay in the 80s, but nonetheless, you live and you learn. Then here's my cut flowers. So a lot of the cosmos have just taken off. This one in particular is growing so fast. I actually pinched it a few days ago, and so it's already kind of split off. And then this cosmos over here I also pinched a few days ago. Those are transplants, and honestly, once I transplanted them and then I started watering them like through this, they really started looking unhealthy, and I'm pretty sure it's because they hate having the water on their leaves, and I was watering them like through the chicken wire, and then it was just staying on their leaves, and so I ended up folding those back, but they already look pretty bad. And honestly, there's a ton that already have buds on them, so they're very prematurely blooming, but it's okay. I'm also going to replant some more zinnias, and you can see I still have like a lot of zinnia seedlings. I decided to replant some last week too. But yeah, the cosmos are thriving, so I'm happy about that. There's a bud on that one right here. Get it to focus. And then literally all of these have buds, so that's kind of funny. They're gonna be tiny flowers. These are actually petunias, and I planted them on the same day, so I really don't know why one's thriving, the other isn't. This one does have some yellow leaves I need to prune, but same exact soil and everything, so yeah, kind of strange. These zinnias are Thumbelina variety, so they are a lot smaller, and you can see this one, that one, they already have buds on them, and these are absolutely thriving. Thankful for that. They have had a few bugs on them here and there, so you can see like some of their lower leaves aren't like the most beautiful, but they're looking very good, and I pinched almost all of these, so hopefully they'll be blooming here soon. And I would love to cut some of these hydrangeas for a vase inside. I might do that today. Just finished editing the previews from last night. I completely forgot to get any videos of the field, but it was very beautiful. I am so thankful. The weather was perfect, truly, and it was so fun, and I just love that couple. The burger bowls also were so good. We'll definitely make those again. And then this morning, you guys saw I gave you a little, I wasn't really planning on giving you a little garden tour this morning, but I ended up doing that. So yeah, watered my flowers, made my coffee, I read my Bible, schedule. Now I've just been editing, so it's 10:24 right now, and I just finished editing some previews, responding to some emails. Now I'm going to cull a session. I have 2 sessions to edit, and then I have book club this evening. Planning on making a banana bread for book club, and it's like super easy. I'm not putting nuts in it because I don't know if anyone's allergic. I think one girl is allergic to nuts, but I can't remember if it's just peanuts. Anyway, so I'm not putting nuts in this one, but it is like banana nut bread recipe, so I'm just leaving the nuts out, but it should be good. I have a few bananas that are ripe and need to be used, so super excited to make that. I feel like I haven't baked in so long, so yeah. Then you guys saw my starter. It's looking so good, and today's only day 3, aka it's only been 2 days since I made it. I'm excited about that. We'll feed that today, and then I'll also go to the gym, so yeah. Right now I'm just going to keep working, and I also do have a call with a bride at 1 o'clock today, so yeah. And I'm watching What We Said podcast. For dinner, I made these super easy garlic bread toast sloppy joes. This is like cooking in the Midwest, I think is what their TikTok username is. It's this guy and his family. I love his recipes. This is super easy, high protein. It's great. I'm about to go to book club. I made all of these little bookmarks for my book club girls. I just saw this little pattern on YouTube and I thought it'd be so cute to make them bookmarks. You just kind of like stretch, it'll like stretch out, and then the 2 ends will be flowers hanging out of your book. So I thought they were very cute. I made 2 different colors, a sage and a pink. So I'm excited to give these to them. We read the book The Favorites by Lane Fargo, and right now my rating is a 2, but we'll see if it changes after the book club combo. Here's what the banana bread looks like. I can't really like show you the inside, but it looks good, smells really good. I have to run because I'm already a little late. Good morning. I am getting ready for my wedding today, but first I'm filling up my hummingbird feeder because I've been having a lot of hummingbirds stop by. Gotta keep it filled up for them. I just do equal parts water and sugar in a pot over the stove, and then melt all together, and then it stays good for a couple weeks in the fridge. So that is what I have here. I make my latte while I'm telling you guys about book club. So book club was super fun. I ended up keeping my rating at a 2. Again, it was The Favorites by Lane Fargo. It was like a toxic romance ice skating book, and they like want to be Olympians. You know, something kept me reading. That's why it's not a 1 star, but it was just too toxic for me. No real character development. I just thought that they acted like middle schoolers the whole time. They never really grew up. That was my thoughts, but it was a really fun book club, and I just love those girls, and they love the flower bookmarks. Today, I have a wedding at Pretty Place Chapel. If you haven't seen this go viral, I'm shocked because it has gone super viral over the past couple years. Really in 2020 is when it went very viral, and then since then it always pops off. Like anytime I post anything from Pretty Place, it pops off. They have a different venue that we're going to first, and then we're going to Pretty Place for the ceremony, and then we'll go back to the other venue for the reception. I'm going to be there for 11 hours. This is my longest wedding yet. I'm actually gonna go ahead and feed my starter, and then tonight is when the Survivor finale comes on. I'm gonna get home and then we're gonna start it. We'll be able to skip through the commercials, so that'll be good. It's gonna be late, but I'm so excited. So I'm gonna go ahead and feed my starter, get ready, and get on the road. It's also 8:20 right now. If I look super tired right now, it's because I am. I just did not sleep well last night. And yesterday was such a long day. And then, like I said, we watched Survivor last night. I mean, we started it when I got home, and I got home at like 10. Beautiful though. So thankful to have gotten to shoot that wedding. I was like taking it easy this morning. I just took like an hour before I got out of bed because I also just didn't sleep well, and so I was just so tired. This morning I had a call with the bride. It's noon right now. I've just been doing a lot of work, like administrative stuff. Yeah, it's really pretty though, so I'm thinking of having a pool day in our neighborhood pool. Yeah, I'm about to do some lunch meal prep. 2 of these turkey kielbasas and 2 of these cheddar mac, and then, isn't that what it's called? Yeah, goodles. And I just split it up into 4 little containers, and it's so good. I did end up going to the pool earlier today. I was there for like 2 hours, and I listened to some recap podcasts of Survivor, read, and then I went to the gym and did 12-3:30, then walked a little longer and finished my book. Just showered when I got home. And then we went to Culver's because I don't know, I'm still feeling very, very tired from yesterday, and then I didn't sleep well, so I just was not feeling like cooking. So Culver's slapped. I got the kids meal. Shout out to the kids meal. It's truly the best. We are rewatching Marvel, so tonight we're going to start and probably finish The War. So that's next on our rewatch. So we just grabbed coffee from my favorite coffee shop. Well, there's 2 locations. This is my second favorite out of the 2. I'm planning on doing a TikTok series of finding the best coffee shop where we live. So this was day 1, video 1 of that. But now we're just kind of walking around and hitting some different spots in our town for some content for my husband's social media for his work. We are on this cute little trail right now and about to head to downtown. Oh, look! My favorite book. Shoot tonight, but I did not get any footage from that. I was just like in the moment the whole time. But now I'm going to feed my starter. So I think it's day 5 and we're feeding it twice. So I fed it this morning and I'm going to feed it again. Today's Saturday, and it is just after noon right now. This morning, slept in and made my coffee, watered all of my plants outside, crocheted a little bit, watched a little YouTube, and now we are going to find a suit for Drew for a wedding that we have coming up. And we're going to the mall here, and we're definitely gonna get some Auntie Anne's because it's just truly the best. So, and then we're going to get some wings for Drew's gonna smoke them tonight. More random errands that we have to do. Today's my Sabbath day because I have a wedding tomorrow, so I'm just very much resting, even though we're like getting things done. Still just not doing any work, not thinking about it. From all of our errands, and now I'm going to try to make a homemade ranch. So I'm doing a recipe I found on TikTok that is equal parts buttermilk and mayonnaise, and then a little bit of ranch seasoning. So back in, I think it was the end of March, is when I planted my wildflower bed. I think I posted a video about that, and I also made a TikTok about it, but we had a very cold stint in April, and thankfully like the seedlings survived, but I just feel like they have not been thriving since. I did add a little bit of fertilizer, but it didn't really help. I think that the cold weather really stunts growth from what I've read and watched videos about and stuff. I have been like thinking about replanting them because I just feel like they're never gonna actually grow. And so we got a bag of soil that I'm going to use to like amend the soil that's in there, because I'm wondering if it's just the soil too. I'm gonna add some coffee grounds to it, like used that we have, add some nitrogen, and then also I'm gonna add some fertilizer in it and just like mix it all together really well. And I'm pretty much gonna like rip up all of the seedlings that are in there, but I have a huge bag of hummingbird mix, so I'm gonna replant those and just see if anything comes of it. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do now while Drew gets the wings ready. So this is what I have right now. All of these are stunted, and I think I showed y'all earlier that tiny little flower earlier in the video. Like, what is that? I mean, it's cute, but like, and these are so small right here. So I am just going to try to amend the soil, and it's pretty hot now in South Carolina, and the next few days it is going to be raining, so it'll really be perfect for the seedlings to be frequently moist to germinate. So wish me luck. I'm gonna try to amend the soil well. And then here's a little update on the cosmos and zinnias. So these right here, and these are transplants. I really have one tiny flower that is blooming right here. Look how tiny that is. And so many that have buds that are about to bloom, and so they are very prematurely blooming. And then I have some down here that are stunted, but then ones over here that are bigger, and then my cosmos are kind of like taking off. I'm thinking about taking off this because I don't know if the cats would still want to get into it if it's like, you know, got all of this growth. That one I still haven't really planted anything, so I'll probably keep it on over there. That's the update. I'm gonna go ahead and get to work on this bed. Today is Sunday, and this morning we went to church. I can't remember last time I talked on here. I think I may have talked last night. In case I didn't, we ended up going to a local ice cream place. So Drew made those wings and they were so good. And then we started watching Avengers, and then we paused it and went to a local ice cream place, and that was so fun. And I got a cookie butter explosion. But honestly, I just am not the biggest ice cream fan. I don't know. I had Drew taste it and he said that it tasted like just like Biscoff to him, but I just felt like it did not taste like Biscoff to me. I don't know what that was about. It didn't taste like cookie butter. Maybe it tastes like Biscoff, but I think it was the fact that it was mixed with vanilla. But it was still fun, and I'm glad we went. And then we watched the rest of Avengers and then went to bed. Well, I had to do some stuff to get ready for today and like prepare my memory cards and just like got everything in order. Because the day before a wedding, I always am like charging all my batteries and, you know, doing all that kind of stuff. So I'm actually at the wedding right now. Well, I just pulled up and I'm at the reception venue, and they're getting married at a church, and then we're coming back here for the reception. And it's a cloudy day. It rained this morning, but it's not supposed to rain the rest of the day, which is great. We went to church this morning, and then we got back. I had just enough time to do a 30-minute little workout, so I did that just on our little back patio, and just like some body weight jumpy stuff. I really just like wanted to sweat. And now it's 1 o'clock, and I'm about to get everything ready to go and to start shooting. Today's Monday, and I'm gonna finish off the vlog here. I hope that you guys have enjoyed watching. I really want to continue to vlog and just share more on YouTube. I just truly love long form content. I love filming and like getting to be creative in ways that I film cute little videos, and I don't know, like I love making content on TikTok and stuff like that, and YouTube is just so fun for me, and I've just been kind of MIA recently, so I'm planning on being consistent. We're going on a trip to my cousin's wedding, so I'm planning on vlogging that. We're making a weekend trip out of it, and so I'm super excited and pumped to just go on the trip and to share about that, and I'll continue to share about my sourdough journey as well. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I can't wait to see you guys in my next video. Bye!